class we see relationship between zeros and coefficients of a polynomial. So in general, alpha and beta are the roots of quadratic polynomial p of x, ax square plus bx plus c. So because of that, x minus alpha and x minus beta are the factors of p of x, which implies ax square bx plus c equal to x minus alpha into x minus beta. Now generally we multiple x square minus beta x minus alpha x plus alpha beta. So x square I will take minus common, and then x is also common, alpha plus beta plus alpha beta. So ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to x square minus of alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta. Now we compare the coefficient. Comparison of coefficients of x square, x and constant. So here a and then here 1. So a is equal to 1. Then b, coefficient of equal to b, here minus of alpha plus beta multiple with 1. So alpha plus beta can be written in the form minus b by 1. Already the 1 equal to a. Alpha plus beta, which is equal to minus b by a. And then constant c, which is equal to alpha beta. Then alpha beta, which is equal to c by 1. Alpha beta equal to c by a. Next we find out the sum of zeros. So sum of zeros is nothing but alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta we written minus b by a. Minus b by, so b is coefficient of x. Coefficient of x. So already minus is there. Minus of coefficient of x divided by, and then a, this is the coefficient of x square. The same way product of zeros. Product of zeros equal to alpha beta, which is equal to c by a. C is nothing but constant. And then already we know that a is coefficient of x square. So this is the relationship between zeros and the coefficients of polynomial. Next we have to see the elaborate examples and exercise sums. Okay, now we see example 2. Find the zeros of the quadratic polynomials x square plus 7x plus 10 and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. Now we see the solution. X square plus 7x plus 10. Before we see the zeros, now we have to split this middle term. So 10 can be split into product. So 5 into 2 equal to 10, as well as 5 plus 2 equal to 7. So I have to split this 7 into 5, 2. Like that, x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 10. Here the common term is x. So x square plus 5. X plus 5. Here the common term is 2. X plus 5. Now we get the factor x plus 5 and then x plus 2. X square plus 7x plus 10, which is equal to. Now it can be written as x plus 5 equal to 0. Then x equal to minus 5. X plus 2 equal to 0. Then x equal to minus 2. So this is alpha and this one is beta. Therefore alpha, which is equal to minus 5, beta, which is equal to minus 2. Now we have to verify the zeros and the coefficients. So now sum of zeros. Sum of zeros, which is equal to alpha plus beta, which is equal to minus 5 plus of minus 2. So minus 5 plus of minus 2, we get minus 5 minus 2, which is equal to minus 1, and the coefficient. So sum of 0 is equal to minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Now the coefficient of x is plus 7. So already minus is there. So minus 7 divided by coefficient of x square is 1. So minus 7 divided by 1, minus 7. So sum of 0 is equal. Next we do to product of 0. Product of zeros. So product of zeros is always alpha beta. Alpha beta. So minus 5 into minus 2. Minus into minus plus. 5 2s are 10. The same way. Product of 0 by comparing coefficient. Here comparing constant divided by coefficient of x square. Here the constant term is 10. So 10 divided by 1, which is equal to 10. Now you compare the product of zeros by comparing roots 10, by comparing coefficient 10. Next we move on to the third example. We see example 3. Find the zeros of quadratic polynomial x square minus 3 and verify the relationship between zeros and the coefficient. So I have two methods to find the factor. X square minus 3 equal to 0. So I will take x square, which is equal to 3, and take the square root, which is equal to square root of plus or minus square root 3. So it can be written as x equal to plus root 3 comma minus root 3. Therefore the factor x plus root 3 and then x minus root 3, which is equal to x square minus 3. And then another method, x square minus 3, which is equal to this 3 can be written in the form root 3 into root 3, which is equal to 3. So root 3 whole square equal to 3. So I write it in the form x square minus root 3 the whole square. So this one is equal to the identities a square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. So I just spread this one, x plus root 3 and then x minus root 3. So x plus root 3 and x minus root 3 are the factors for x square minus 3. So now already we conclude plus root 3 and then minus root 3 are alpha and beta. So therefore alpha equal to plus root 3, then beta which is equal to minus root 3. Now sum of zeros. Sum of zeros alpha plus beta. So plus root 3 plus of minus root 3. So plus root 3 minus root 3, which is equal to 0. The same way by comparing coefficient. Sum of zeros. The first minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Now we have to see this expression, there is no x terms. So coefficient, there is no x terms means 0 is the coefficient. Then x square coefficient is 1. 0 divided by anything, 0. By compare sum of 0 by using root, 0. By comparing coefficient, 0. Next we move on to product of 0. Product of zeros alpha into beta. So plus root 3 into minus root 3. Plus into minus, minus root 3 into root 3, minus 3. The same by comparing coefficient. Product of zeros, which is equal to coefficient of constant term. Constant divided by coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. Instead of this, we have to use minus b divided by a, which is equal to c divided by a. So a is nothing but coefficient of x square, and then b is nothing but coefficient of x, and then c is a constant term. Whether you have to use directly minus b by a or directly write coefficient of x and coefficient of x square. So here constant term minus 3 divided by coefficient of x square 1, which is equal to minus 3. Now you compare product of zeros, minus 3, minus 3. Next we have to see example number 4. Okay, example 4. Find a quadratic polynomial sum and product of whose zeros are minus 3 and 2. So in the previous example we have to find out the sum of zeros and product of zeros and comparison of coefficients. Now we have to given sum of zeros and product of zeros. We have to find the quadratic polynomial equations. So sum of zeros given alpha plus beta. So given alpha plus beta, which is equal to minus 3 divided by 1, which is equal to minus b divided by a. So in this case, minus b, which is equal to minus 3, then b equal to 3 and a equal to 1. The next product of zeros, alpha beta. Alpha beta is nothing but 2 divided by 1, which is equal to c divided by a. Already we know that a equal to 1. So in this case, c equal to 2. So a equal to 1, b equal to 3 and then c equal to 2. So what is the quadratic polynomial basic form? Ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to x square plus 3x plus 2. So this is the quadratic equations for given sum and product of zeros. We see the exercise 2.2 first Roman first question. X square minus 2x minus 8. So x square minus 2x minus 8. So we have to find the zeros and coefficient relationship between zeros and the coefficient of quadratic polynomial. First you have to find the factor of this quadratic equation. So minus 8 can be split into 4 into 2. So we need minus 8 as well as minus 2. So minus 2 in the sense I will put minus in greater value. So minus 4 into minus 2 minus 8 minus 4 plus 2, which is equal to minus 2. So this can be split in the form x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. I will take x common out. So remaining x minus 4. I will take plus 2 common, x minus 4. Then x square minus 2x minus 8. The factor is x minus 4 and then x plus 2. Here x minus 4, which is equal to 0, then x equal to 4. Therefore alpha, which is equal to 4. The same way x plus 2, which is equal to 0, x equal to minus 2, then beta, which is equal to minus 2. Now we find out the root, alpha equal to 4 and the beta equal to minus 2. Now we find out sum of zeros and then sum of zeros by using coefficient, comparison of coefficient as well as product of zeros. So alpha plus beta, 4 plus of minus 2, here 4 minus 2, which is equal to 2 by comparing coefficient. So minus coefficient of x, here minus 2 minus of minus 2, already minus in the formula and then minus is also here. And then coefficient of x square 1, minus into minus plus 2, 2 divided by 1, 2. So answer we get same. Product of 0, alpha beta. So 4 into minus 2, plus into minus, minus 4 2s are 8 by comparing coefficient. Constant term 8. So minus 8 divided by coefficient of x square 1. So minus 8 divided by 1, minus 8. So minus 8, minus 8. Now sum of zeros and product of zeros are equal by comparing roots and the coefficient of the quadratic polynomials. Next we have to see first Roman second question. Solution. So 4s square minus 4s plus 1. So we have to multiply this 4 into 1. So you have to split this 4. So the product is 4 and then sum is minus 4. So minus 2 into minus 2 we get plus 4. Minus 2 plus of minus 2 we get minus 4. So 4s square minus 2s plus 1. So in this case minus 2s I take it out. So 2s I take it out, remaining 2s minus 1. Here minus 1 I take it out, 2s minus 1. Then the factor of 4 square minus 4s plus 1 is 2s minus 1 2s minus 1. So 2s minus 1 equal to 0. 2s minus 1 which is equal to 0. Therefore s equal to 1 by 2. Same way s equal to 1 by 2. Therefore alpha which is equal to beta which is equal to 1 by 2. The same alpha and beta are same value 1 by 2. So sum of zeros alpha plus beta which is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. We know that half plus half equal to 1. So next we comparison sum of zeros. Sum of zeros by coefficient. Coefficient minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. So minus of already x, which should be 4 minus 4 divided by x square is 4, which is equal to minus into minus plus 4 divided by plus 4. We get 1. And the next product of zeros. Product of zeros equal to alpha beta 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. Numerator 1, denominator 4. So 1 by 4 is the answer. Then product of zeros which is equal to constant divided by coefficient of x square. What is the constant term? Here 1 divided by coefficient of s square 4. Then the value is same. We see fourth question. So this one 4u square plus 8u which is equal to 0. I will take 4u common. 4u, so remaining u plus 2. So 4u square and then 4 2 are 8u which is equal to 0. Then 4u equal to 0, u equal to 0, and then u plus 2 equal to 0, u equal to minus 2. So alpha equal to 0, beta equal to minus 2. Now directly we move on to sum of 0 and the product of 0. Sum of zeros. 0 plus of minus 2 which is equal to 0 minus 2 equal to minus 2. By comparing coefficient of x. Here instead of x, u is there. So minus 8 and then divided by 4. 1 4 is 4, 2 4s are 8 which is equal to minus 2. Now we get the equal value. Now we move on to product of zeros. 0 into minus 2. So multiply with 0 anything, we get 0 only. So constant term, there is no constant term. So 4u square plus 8u plus 0. Here 0 is the constant because there is no constant. So we take 0 as a constant and then 4 as a coefficient of x square. 0 divided by anything, 0. Now we get same answer by comparing coefficient also. Next we have to see the second Roman of exercise 2.2. 2.2 second Roman. Find a quadratic polynomial each with the given numbers as the sum and product of its zeros respectively. So previous question we find sum and product of zeros. Now they are given sum of zeros and product of zeros. Alpha plus beta which is equal to 1 by 4 and then alpha beta which is equal to minus 1. So I have to compare here alpha plus beta which is equal to minus b by a and then here c divided by a. So there is no denominator, 1 as a denominator. Now you conclude. So because of this minus b equal to 1 and then a equal to 4. But here a equal to 1. So I have to multiply minus 1 divided by 1 into 4 by 4. We get minus 4 divided by 4. So c by a. So now a become 4 and then c become minus 4. Therefore a equal to 4, comma b equal to minus 1. Minus b equal to 1, b equal to minus 1 and then c which is equal to minus 4. The basic form ax square plus bx plus c which is equal to a 4x square minus x minus 4. So this is the quadratic polynomial equation for sum and product of the 0. Next we move on to the second question solution. So here alpha plus beta, which is equal to root 2 divided by 1. So minus b divided by a. Here minus b, which is equal to root 2, and then a equal to 1. And then by comparing product of zeros, alpha beta, which is equal to c divided by a, which is equal to 1 by 3. Here a equal to 1, but here a equal to 3. Again we modified this, root 2 divided by 1 into 3 by 3, which is equal to, we get 3 root 2 divided by 3. So because of that, the value of minus b can be changed to 3 root 2. So 3 root 2 minus b. So b equal to minus 3 root 2, and then a, which is equal to 1, but it becomes 3. So a equal to 3. So therefore a equal to 3, and then b equal to minus 3 root 2, c equal to 1. Ax square plus bx plus c is the basic form. 3x square minus 3 root 2x plus 1. Next we move on to the fourth question. Now fifth question, here alpha plus beta, which is equal to minus 1 by 4. That means minus b by a equal to minus 1 by 4. Then product of zeros, alpha beta equal to 1 by 4. C by a equal to 1 by 4. Here minus b equal to minus 1, a equal to 4, a equal to 4, c equal to 1. Therefore a equal to 4, then minus b equal to minus 1, b equal to plus 1, and then c equal to 1. So ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 4x square plus x plus 1. Next I have to give the homework for this exercise. Homework. First Roman I already done. First question, second question, and then fourth question. You do it as a homework. Third question, fifth question, sixth question as a homework, and then same way second Roman, third question, fourth question, sixth question, do it as your homework.